This is apple fritter bread, and we're gonna make it today. Okay, today we are making apple fritter bread. This is amazing. If you love apple fritters, you're gonna love this bread. It's amazing. Okay, we need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, just gonna put right in our bowl. 1 cup of granulated sugar. Now we need 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I am almost out of cinnamon, guys. I did order some more. I love cinnamon. I use it so much. I should have a backup, but oh well. Okay, so I put in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And now we need 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, we're just gonna whisk it around a little bit and get it combined. And we're gonna set it aside. Okay, now we are going to add our other ingredients. We're gonna use 1/2 cup of buttermilk. 1/2 cup of buttermilk. 1 stick or 1/2 cup of melted butter. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. A little bit more if you choose. Okay, and now we need 2 large eggs. Okay, we're gonna mix it up really good. And we don't want that butter to be hot. We just want it to be melted because it will scramble your eggs. We just want it to be melted. We've got it all good and combined, and we're gonna whisk it up. We're going to set both those to the side and we'll combine them in just a minute, but we're going to get our apples ready. We need 2 cups of peeled and diced apples. And so I'm going to peel up 2 cups. And I think honestly that's going to be, because these are small apples, and I'm using Granny Smith because we don't want to have wet apples, and Granny Smith are the best. They're drier and they work best for sweetbreads. So we are going to peel up 2 cups of apples. And then I'm just going to core them. I like these little things. That might be 2 cups. Let's hope. But I got plenty of apples, so we'll be good. We don't want too big of chunks, but we don't want too small of chunks either. This is my 2 cup measure. Love this thing. And guys, perfect 2 cups. Okay, so 4 small apples makes 2 cups. And I found another use for the parchment paper. You know, the little air fryer sheets that you get at the Dollar Tree. Love that. You can peel potatoes, apples, whatever you want right in here. And you can pick it up and throw it right in the garbage. Okay, now we need a 1/2 cup of chopped pecans. And I think I might have a little bit more here than a 1/2 cup. And we have preheated our oven to 350 degrees. We don't want them too fine. We don't want them like powder, but we don't want great big chunks of pecan either. They really are better with smaller little pieces. Okay, now we're going to start. We've got our dry ingredients and we've got our wet ingredients. We're just going to pour them together. Just going to mix it right in. Okay, now we're going to fold in our apples and our pecans. Okay. Oh, this smells so good. I find that if I use my old Pepper Chef stoneware, it really works. Now you can use any kind of bread pan you want, 9x5, whatever, but I really love these old Pepper Chef. They're not beautiful because they've been used. You can tell I'm a real baker because look at these. They've been used. Okay, we got it in, I hope. Now we're going to put half the batter in. Half the batter right in our pan. Now we're going to take 1/4 cup of brown sugar and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, which that ends my cinnamon till my next batch comes. And just going to kind of mix it together. You can just mix it with your fingers. And then we're going to put it right in on the top. All right, so we just used half of that. Now we're going to put the other half right on top. Okay, so we've got this pretty even in there. Okay, now we're going to sprinkle the rest of the cinnamon sugar right on top. I put the sheet pan under it because I don't want my bottom too dark. I just don't want it that way. So we're going to put this in our 350-degree oven. Look at that. Oh, I'm so proud of that. I want you to be proud too. You got to make this. You're going to love it. It's going to be your favorite go-to sweet bread. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that a beautiful loaf of bread? Oh my gosh, we're going to let this cool and then we're going to put a wonderful little glaze. You don't have to, but we're going to do it. I'm going to do it for you. We're going to jazz this up a little bit more because you always put a glaze on apple fritters, but this right here is even good by itself, but I want to give you all the best. Okay guys, we've got our beautiful bread here. Isn't that just gorgeous? And it has been cooling on a cooling rack. Guys, this is our gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous apple fritter bread. Y'all, it's so good. You got to make this bread. So good. All right, so I have one cup of powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to put right in. Okay, I need 2 tablespoons of milk. This is just a simple glaze, and this is a 2 tablespoon measure. That's it. Okay, and we have our bread here, and I've just got it over my frying pan, and we're going to stir this up. Okay, I have my bread cooling here, and we're just going to take a spoon, and we're just going to stir this up. Make sure it's over there, and we are going to pour this right over this apple fritter bread. Isn't that a beautiful loaf of bread? Now, I'm not sponsored by Pampered Chef or anything. Don't even know how to get a sponsor, okay? But I'm telling you, the stoneware does really good for making breads. Okay, so we're just going to start pouring this right on top. Just make us a pretty glaze. You can make this. I'm just letting y'all know you can make this. You think, oh, I can't cook. You can make this. And it's so good. If you find something you love to eat, but you can't even imagine how to make it, get you a simple recipe and start there and make it. Learn how to make food you love. I hate to cut this bread because it is a beautiful loaf, but our whole point is not for looks, it's for eating. Okay. Still very warm, but we're going to give it a shot. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Nothing like getting a good warm piece of apple fritter bread. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous, guys? That is gorgeous. That is better than an apple fritter. I am not lying. That is so good. I want to say thank you guys for watching, for commenting, for coming and hanging out with me in my kitchen. You guys are the best audience on YouTube. I just want to say thank you guys so much. You are so, so kind, so loving. I just can't comprehend how blessed I am to have you as my audience on YouTube. You have blessed me. You blessed me by watching. You blessed me by commenting. You blessed me by subscribing. You are a blessing to me. And I just want to say thank you so much. You guys have to make this apple fritter bread. It is probably one of the best things I ever have made. It, besides the onion fritters that I always make, they are so good. Also, I'm telling you, I'm begging you to make this apple fritter bread. You guys are going to love it. You guys go have a wonderful, wonderful day.